Well, how's it going, everybody? Well, in front of me I have the Legend and the Simplex Ultra, and I have this little baby right here. I got the new one, and we've already talked about it in a previous video, but I'm gonna put this thing to use today. And I have two sets of headphones on. I have the earbuds on and I have the headphones. The headphones are hooked to my Simplex, and the earbuds are hooked to the Legend. So what I'm going to be doing today is target for target. I'm going to do target for target test, see how the Legend and the Simplex respond to both. And none of these targets are deep. I'm back out here at the flea market, so none of these targets are going to be deep, and it hasn't rained in over a month, so the ground is like Arizona, it's dry. So I'm going to have a tough time digging as it is. That being the case, I'm not planning on going deep. So hit these shallow targets out here, give me a lot of coins, maybe some jewelry, and we're gonna have a good time doing it. But we're gonna finally get to use this Accupoint. Let's get at it and let's see what we can find with these two and do some testing, one detector versus the other, target for target. Let's look at these settings. I got in park mode, 25 is my sensitivity, and other than that, I'll give it a good ground balance and we'll be good to go. So got the Legend, I got it in park mode. Ferris targets, yeah, same thing with the Simplex. We're gonna discriminate out any Ferris. I'm gonna put it in the M1, and let's see, my sensitivity needs to roll up. I had it inside the other day doing the upgrade or the update, so we're gonna do 25 as a sensitivity there as well. So let's do this thing. All right, right here I got a 46. All right, it's pinpointing it right there. Oh yeah, it's going up to 82, 83. This thing's lighter than that Legend is. That's crazy. All right, let's see what it is. It's not deep. This ground's dry. Okay, it's out. And it is I believe it's coin. Yep. Here it is. Headphones getting in the way here. I believe it's gonna be just a penny. Yeah, it is. One in the 70s. Alrighty. For everybody to know, I'm gonna leave the Accupoint on just volume where y'all can hear it, okay? I want you guys to be able to hear this thing. So I'll hook it up to Bluetooth and all that later. I had it hooked up to the Simplex earlier, but I ain't worried about it right now. I gotta get some digging in. All right, let's go. Let's keep moving. This time I got a jumpy 57, 62, 67, 66, 68. Okay, it's showing 42, 42, 41. So it's jumping around on the Simplex. 57, 63, 66, 68, 64, and it's showing 42 on this machine, on the Legend. There it is. All right, well, it is aluminum, just a piece of old nasty aluminum, so I was right. So 42, most of the time 42 on the Legend is garbage, most of the time. I've got both pinpointers out too, by the way. I've got the Nokta pointer and the Accupoint. The Accupoint's a hair bit longer, as you can see, and it has the little digger thing on the end like that one does. See that? That'll be something a little different. This is a 50, 51, 46. It's trying to give me a little bit of Ferris. Maybe there's something else Ferris in the hole there. All right, this is coming up 94, 95. Kind of jumpy though. Yeah, here we go. It is a coin. It is a coin. Maybe there was some, huh? Ain't no iron in there with it. Maybe it was just a, okay, I see something here. There's another item here, I don't know what it is, but this is definitely a dime. So good deal. So it was showing a 94, but it was bouncing around back in the 60s. So I don't know what that means, but I'm going to see what else this is, just because I'm curious. If that really was something that was, let's see. See if it was actual iron or what it was, right? Okay, it's out, whatever it was. I say it's out. It's on. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those twist tie things, tying up a bag of bread or whatever. So yeah, a little iron in there. Threw that VDI off a little bit on both machines. I threw the VDI off. It threw the VDI off on the Simplex Ultra a little bit, and then on the Legend, it let me know there was iron in there. So that's cool. So there's your difference. If you want to know what your difference is between the Simplex Ultra and the Legend, is it's got that Faro check in there, and that Faro check on that Legend works really good. All right, got a beautiful signal right here, 78 right there. So here we go, back to the same target. 45. Y'all see that VDI? Well, hang on. 45 right there. It was at 79 on the Simplex Ultra. Yeah, let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a dime, or it's going to be a old copper penny from like the 70s, 60s, whatever. JSP. I don't know. On the Legend, got another 43, 44. It's right there. Let's see what the Simplex is saying. 72, 70. No ferrous. Alright, still right in front of the shovel, so that's correct. It's pinpointing right. Alright, here we go. Now it's showing 78. And that, again, that Legend was saying no ferrous. Oh, here I'm trying to use the wrong pinpointer. Let's go back to this one. Alright, it's in here. Alright, it's in that little tall clump right there. 78, probably a dime or an old penny. Older penny. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. 1980. Take it. Alright, so y'all can see, if you're coin hunting, you can see what the two machines are telling you when it comes to coins, dimes and pennies. See if I can find us a nickel out here and a quarter. And then we'll just go from there and see what else we can find. Alright, if y'all can see it, I got a 51 right here. 51, 52. Right here. 92. See at 92, 93. Let's see here. I think I just saw it. Yep. This pinpointer's got a good sound to it. Alright. Got myself a quarter. Made it the year 2000. It was a good year, wasn't it? Y2K. Maryland. I was in Maryland back in the summer. Alright then, let's keep going. Under this awning thing here, this tarp tent thing, I got an 87, 88, 86. It's showing 37, 40, 36, 35. What was that Simplex saying? Hang on. I'm learning too, guys. 48, 49, 50. Trying to hit 65 here. Oh, right here it is. It is a penny. Hang on. Is it 2 pennies? No, it's a penny and a dime. Look at that. That's why it was jumping around like that. It was giving me a good tone, because one of them's a zinc penny. See that old nasty zinc penny right there, crusty thing? And there's a dime right there. So that there would have given me a high tone. That sounds why it sounded good. 2 coins. I'll take that. I got a solid 25. I was trying to stay on 25. 25, 24. Showing 6 inches down. I'm hoping it's a nickel. Right there. I'm supposed to be finding nickels. We put in the nickel book this year. And hadn't found a lot this year. But there was a time there I wasn't detecting at all. All right, that's a 30-31. That could go either way. That could go pull tab or nickel. It's showing non-ferrous, so again, it could be a pull tab or it could be a nickel. We'll find out in a minute. All right, here we go. Got it ready to go. Whatever it is right here. Let's find out. Pull tab or nickel? Pull tab or nickel? I'm thinking pull tab. I told you. There you go. Junk. Here we go. I got 51 right here on the Legend. Real high tone, no ferrous. Right there. It should show up if it's a quarter range, or either way, it's probably gonna ring about a 90, 91, 92 on the Simplex Ultra. Yep. 91, 92, good clean sound. Y'all want to hear it? Hang on a minute. Hang on, let me let you hear it. Listen. There you go. There it is. Boom. Quada. It's an older one, back in the 80s or 70s. No, it's a 92, I think. 1992. Bam. So, 2 quarters. All right. I'll bring you in if I find something interesting, an interesting signal. We'll compare the 2 detectors. We'll be finishing this. It's just a test anyway. I'm just testing these 2 machines, one against the other one, and seeing their VDIs and all that stuff. So, I just got a surprise. It's a nickel. It showed 88 on the Simplex. That's why I didn't film it. It showed 88 on the Simplex, 90, and then it showed a 50, 51, 55 on the Legend. So I bet there's something else in here. Yep. There's still a target. It's in the plug. That's funny. Well, that nickel goes in the book. I don't know what year it is, but it's going in the book. One of our subscribers is taking that home with them, or I'm gonna mail it to them at the end of the year, beginning of next year. Yeah, I didn't even think about even hitting the plug, because I went over the hole first and it was in the hole. So with the pinpointer, here we go. It is a quarter. That's hilarious. It's like a state quarter. It's got a race car on it. What is that, Indianapolis, Indiana? Yep, Indiana. Good deal. I'll take that. I'm comparing signal for signal, and quarters are still rocking it. You know, 51 on the Legend, and then 90, 91 on the Simplex Ultra. You're not gonna get away from that. That's gonna be pretty consistent, especially if it's shallow. Unless it's got some trash with it, it'll bounce around. But pretty consistent there. I'm gonna spend a little time just digging, and if I find you just anything good, I'll throw it in there, let you see it. But this has been a good day already. I've already got like 4 or 5 quarters. Not bad. I can hit that dollar menu for lunch if I wanted to. Like I said, this is why I come to the flea market, not just to find coins, but you always find stuff that people drop that were trying to sell or whatever. Somebody bought something and never made this car that says Cheyenne on it. Everybody, well, I'm winding down. Just been a long day already going at it. I got a some kind of a tag or something. It's got somebody's information on it. It says Joey Parr 920 stat Hammond. wonder if that's like somebody's address. No, it's just that half of it, whatever it is. Yeah, it's missing a piece there. It's somebody's address. Joey somebody. Hammond. That's pretty cool. Things you find at a flea market. I'm about winding down though. I've had a good time out here already today. Alright, so my testing of the two detectors, the Simplex Ultra and the Legend, are complete. I just wanted to test those two detectors over the same targets. A lot of y'all have been requesting that, and so I said I'll do it. So come out to a good place where you can do that, and good flea market grounds. There's a lot of targets. So let me show you my spoils. Let me show you what I found, and we're gonna get out of here soon. Oh, I got a public service announcement right after my finds, so stick around. No, these aren't like finds that's gonna, you know, make the news. But anyway, I found 5 quarters, a nickel, 4 dimes, a pile of pennies, and then little interesting things here that has some writing on them. You can see those. And then I don't know, I think this is just plastic, but it's like a top, or the top of a cigarette lighter thing that you used to go in a car. You know, they don't put those in cars anymore, I don't think. But anyway, that was my finds for the day. You gotta hear this public service announcement. All right, gotta be real, Williams, for a minute. So I was metal detecting over there, and it's been an understanding for the last probably 5 or 6 years, probably 7 years, that I can just pull up and metal detect, right? And well, I was doing my thing, metal detecting, having a good time, and finding a few things, and all of a sudden the owner pulled up. You know, sometimes she does that. Sometimes she pull up, say, hey, hope you're having a good day, you know, all that good stuff. Well, it was different this time. Well, she pulled up, and I said, hey, how you doing today? And she said, you can't be here. I said, what, ma'am? I said, I told her I was. I said, me and you've talked several times. You know, you've never had a problem with me metal detecting here. And she actually gave me permission to an old house. I found an old silver coin up there last year, 2022. But she said, no, my son told you last time you were here you couldn't metal detect. I said, ma'am, I've talked to no one. I have not talked to anyone about metal detecting and not metal detecting here. And she said, well, you got to get your stuff and leave. I said, I'm good with that. I said, but I was just, you know, I'm confused because me and you've talked several times. You recognize me, I recognize you, and now you're saying I can't come back. And I'm saying I'm okay with that, you know, but I can't figure out why. But I know why. This is why. Somebody come out here and said, and they've either seen my videos or they just figured, oh, this is a good place to metal detect. And they just come out here and metal detected. And I lost my permission for it. You got 2 sides of the flea market. You got one side that's owned by one owner and another side that's owned by another. Well, the lady that told me this is the one I've been coming to for years and years. And she said, not no more. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, I don't mean to aggravate you or anything like that. But I said, nobody has ever talked to me about not metal detecting here. And I said, I know, and so I know what happened. So some codger come out here metal detecting, and she said that the person wasn't filling in holes and stuff. And I'm like, that's not me. I always fill in my holes. Every hole I've ever dug, I filled it in. I don't do that. You know, y'all know me better than that. And the people that I train and teach how to metal detect, y'all know me better than that. And so whoever this was not doing what the etiquette, the proper metal detecting etiquette is, and that is to fill in your holes. And somebody's over here bottom feeding on this property and didn't get permission for it, and boom, I lost my permission for it. So aggravating, so aggravating. You know, and I respect that lady, it's her property. But I do not respect the person that come up here and metal detecting without permission and not filling in holes, and I lost permission for it that I've had for years. So thankfully I have talked to the other side, the other people, other owners of this other side, and I also I come out here on this side as well. Not as many targets over here. She said there's 3 or 4 other people that also have permission to metal detect out here, so not as many targets here. But I'm gonna let this one dry up for a while. I mean, if they've already got people metal detecting on this side and has permission, and they're hitting it pretty good, because I went behind probably 30-40 tables and underneath tables and almost no signals. So whoever it is hitting it pretty good. So just aggravated, dude. And it is what it is. But I will say it one more time: always get permission. Every time, get permission. It's not your land. You can't just get on here and swing a detector and dig stuff out. It's not your land. So you got to get permission. But anyway, so I'm pretty much done. I've had a pretty good day out here, except for that. And just realizing what happened. Realizing what happens made me even more aggravated about it. Because it wasn't my fault. It wasn't nothing I'd done. Me and this lady had a good relationship. And I always come out here and dug. And so she just wanted to nip it in the bud and tell everybody to stop. And so I lost the permission over it. So, but anyway, hey, other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a good day. God bless. We'll see you next time. And always remember to treat other people how you want to be treated. See ya.